When I'm getting ready for a race, there's a lot to prepare for. I have enough to worry about, but I never worry about my oil. My sled's ready. Is yours? I'm Robbie Malinowski, professional snowcross racer for Team AMSOIL.
Looking good, bud.
Today on Sledhead 24/7, a road trip with host Misha Johnson. MJ checks out cool places where the tread meets the trail. We'll travel to some power sports hotspots and meet some cool customers who love to ride. Would you believe folks all the way from Las Vegas? Paul Mack visits a man who loves Arctic cat. Tom Roland's been a cat collector for more than 3 decades. From panthers to cougars to jaguars. It's like a zoo. And when Mack MAN takes him out for a race, hold on tight for a vintage cat fight. Round 1 of the AMSOIL Championship Snowcross Series is in the record books. We'll review highlights from the AMSOIL Duluth National. Those stories and a trip to Speedworks. Sledhead 24/7 is ready for a doggone good time.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another edition of your favorite snowmobile show, Sledhead 24/7. I'm your host, Misha Johnson, and today our Sledhead 24/7 road trip continues. We're in the quaint little town of St. Bonnie, Minnesota, of course, home to St. Bonnie Motorsports, where Ski-Doo is definitely the highlight. Now, we're going to be hanging out here all day long, meeting some of the great people that make this place possible, as well as soaking in some of the atmosphere. But first, I'm going to check in with my partner in crime, Mr. Paul Mack. Now, he met up with a guy with an obsession. He's got an obsession for snowmobiles. And I know you're probably sitting at home thinking, I have an obsession for snowmobiles too, but this is a little different. Take a look, you'll see what I mean.
You know, for those of you that don't know, I live, eat, breathe, dream everything about snowmobiles. And this is such a dream for me to come here because we're going to stop here at Tomas SnoSports in Ogilvie, Minnesota, an Arctic Cat dealership. And he has got one of the most, if not the absolute best Arctic Cat vintage snowmobile collections in the world.
So begins Paul Mack's journey into the snowmobile time machine. It's known as Tomas SnoSports, and since the 60s, it's a place where the appreciation of Arctic Cats has always been a Roland family tradition.
While other families had other forms of recreation throughout the winter, my family was snowmobiling.
From panthers to cougars, jaguars, even a cheetah.
You won't find that every day.
For a reason, I think.
This snowmobile here does have some story behind it. This snowmobile also came out of my parents' store here when it was brand new. It's a very rare single-cylinder factory mod.
What else we have going, Tom?
This is a 1962 Arctic Cat, the very first year that Edgar Hattin moved to Thief River Falls and started producing his new snowmobile line. They were called Polars.
Is that the brake? Is that the throttle? What do we have there?
That's actually the throttle that's hand operated, and we don't need to worry about a brake. It wasn't even equipped with one. I got 2 ideas behind that, as it probably wouldn't go fast enough to require one, and it's built out of solid steel. If you did hit a tree, I don't think it'd be a problem.
There are even some cats that never made it to the dealer's floor.
They were either crafted up for photo shoots or for engineering purposes. Cougar was their first attempt at a 500 oil-injected model.
The cold storage tour even had a 2-wheeled twist.
I thought for me it was Al Capone's boat and it's more valuable.
He could be in here. I haven't been up to the front of this for a while.
Check this out.
This is a 1966 Arctic Cat Cub. I really think they only made a couple dozen of them each of those years, but it's not just a big wide-tired off-trail bike. It's 2-wheel drive.
Enough of the tour. Mack was ready to ride, or make that race.
No, there's 2 kinds of racers, winners and losers. Sorry about the grab. A little wide on him. Then we dive back under him. Block, stellar block. on back here. Yaw, mule. Yaw, yaw, mule. Yaw. Not this time, young grasshopper. And you overcooked it. There's a new leader. A new leader in the house. Now that is a ride down memory lane here. How awesome was that? No, that was good stuff.
With buildings and sheds full of sleds, does Tommy have a favorite?
I think the sleds that I'm most fond of when I think of the old vintage or antique snowmobiles in our collection are just any sleds that have a connection to a particularly interesting story or memory or piece of history.
While many folks look forward to the next big cat, Tommy Roland continues to look back, and he likes what he sees.
We are still here at St. Bonnie Motorsports in St. Bonnie, Minnesota, and of course I've caught up with two die-hard sled fans. And Hannah, tell everyone at home where you're from.
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. So what do you think about all this snow?
It's cold. I like it though. It's white. Perfect for sledding.
It absolutely is perfect for sledding. And of course, you guys have been running around here. What are some of the coolest things here at this store?
I love all the different snowmobiles, got the cool hand warmers.
We're always about the hand warmers here, always. How about you?
All the skidoos, all the machines.
Now, did you happen to see the spider in the corner?
I did. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot.
Yeah, definitely looks fast. Well, all right, we're going to keep having fun here. You guys at home, stay put, because we've got more Sledhead 24/7 action coming your way.
Thanks, MJ. When Sledhead 24/7 returns, you know the old saying, join a club and make friends. Well, it couldn't be any easier than on the snowy trails of northern Wisconsin. Later, travel to the home of horsepower at Speedworks. Jeremy Houle and the crew update us on some of the projects at a place known as Straight Up USA Horsepower. And we'll meet the winners of the Sled X contest. 1 year ago, snowcross racer TJ Gula was in a terrible accident. And as a result, TJ broke his neck and was out for the season. But today, TJ is mended and is on the line for the AMSOIL Duluth National. How will his comeback story play out? Sledhead 24/7 is brought to you by AMSOIL, the first in synthetics, by Arctic Cat, share our passion, and by Polaris, terrain domination.